Thank you. Thank you for introducing about me. So, good afternoon, everyone. So, my name is Taichi. I work with Aoyama Gakuin University in Tokyo, mainly. And today, I would like to talk about our project. The name is the Project PLATEAU to OSM. So, have you ever heard about the Project PLATEAU's name? Oh, thank you so much. So, yes. First, I have to explain about the Project PLATEAU, and also, so today's main target is about the converting project, the Project PLATEAU data to OSM. And yes, I'm an academic side, and so I'm working at a Japanese university, private university, and also last year I worked as a visiting professor of the Politecnico di Milano. Just 1 year I lived in Milano, and I take a lot of 360 data set too. Anyway, so usually I'm collaborating with open geospatial communities in the global. Today's my talk related to OpenStreetMap and Project PLATEAU. And so Project PLATEAU, that is a kind of Japanese government project for the publishing open 3D city model data. So, and that government project, so there are some project team, and I'm a chairman of the Project PLATEAU's advisory board now. So first, what is Project PLATEAU? That naming origin from French language, and very famous novel. The name is Mireille Plateau, so by the Gilles Douze and Pierre Félix Gattari. And Project PLATEAU is an open digital twin data originating from the Japanese government. So named after Mireille Plateau as a 3D city model in which diverse, autonomous, and decentralized systems are connected and continuous on a flat surface. Flat surface means plateau, to gain resilience rather than a unified structure aiming at one summit. So that mind is, I think, very good because usually that government style is a top-down style. There are some peaks, summit, but the project naming is flat, plateau. And now we are gathering with not only the government side, we are collaborating with the private companies, the academic side. Anyway, so and our data and our idea and our knowledge is completely open. So, and this project we are publishing three-dimensional city model data, mainly the building and road and other asset data like this. And if you want to confirm our data set, so you can access the PLATEAU viewer on your web browser. So latest version, so PLATEAU View 3.0 is accessible. And you can confirm that system worked on the ReEarth system with cesium renderer. And so this is around the Tokyo Station area. So there are many high detailed three-dimensional building data, or sometimes the texture data, or other the city asset data. And this is an example. So you can change the 3D building levels. So this is a LOD1 or something. Anyway, those three-dimensional data. So that data has attribution data, like the semantic data. So maybe you can compare the similar system like the Google Earth or the three-dimensional visualizing. But Google Earth can provide only three-dimensional geometry data without attribution. So, but our data, Project PLATEAU data, defined by the citygml specification and data format. And also the system and the data format has not only the geometry. So we are adding as attribution. So you can use many types of attribution data. That is the semantic data. So, and citygml data format defined as OGC, Open Geospatial Consortium, and that is the open standard format. So there are many tools for the citygml data format, and our government project is optimized to the open standard format. And already I said the citygml data we are dividing many 4 levels. That is a details level. So LOD1 is a boxing style, and LOD2 has more high details structure of the top of other building shapes. And if you want to add the indoor data, so LOD4 can available. Anyway, so the citygml and our project plateau data, we are providing not only the building structure, so but also we are adding the road model or the transportation model or other city asset, bridge or tunnels or waterways or something like this. So now we are extending for the more types of city asset data. And also we are making use cases using by our city model data. So, and we are publishing those data. Still, we are extending, not covered for the whole Japan area, but that point data is already we published cities position data place. And if you have interest, so you can access to our official GitHub repository, Project PLATEAU's repository, like this. And so this is described about our Project PLATEAU briefly. And so Project PLATEAU, we are making the community too. And annual PLATEAU's community, we are continuing the annual PLATEAU Hackathon Award. That name is PLATEAU Award. This is a 2022 final list movie. And so many contributor and community published many idea and good too. And this is our project, already I said. Now we are importing those three-dimensional data set into the OSM, OpenStreetMap. And so we shared our idea, and we are discussing, and we are doing this converting project, data converting project. And now we are making the ecosystem with private company, academic side, and citizen side, non-profit organization. So with, of course, the municipality or government side too. So Project PLATEAU data set, how to access and how to get our data. And there recently there are major 3 methods. First, if you want to get our raw data as citygml, you can download via our official site. The name is Geospatial Information Platform. And also, if you want to use for your GIS works using by some tools, so you can convert from citygml data to other better format, 3D tiles or MVT, Mapbox vector tile or GeoPackage or something. So Project PLATEAU's GitHub published the GIS converter developed by Mielne company in Japan. And also, if you want to use QGIS, so we are publishing the Project PLATEAU QGIS plugin. So you can add this plugin, and you can access to citygml data directly. And the second method is, so if you want to use the gaming engine like the Unity or Unreal Engine. So the official Plateau's project providing the SDK for the Unity and Unreal Engine. So you can access to those both SDK. Maybe you can access, you can confirm at our GitHub repository. And last one, third method is so we are publishing and we are reproducing the major map platform. And we chose OpenStreetMap platform is, I think, good one. And so if we want to import our data into the OpenStreetMap, so that license compatibility is important. So Plateau's official site has a site policy page, sorry, in Japanese, but maybe you can understand some keyword. So our data license is mainly Creative Commons CC by 4.0 license. That is a major open data license. And also we added if a user want to use other open data license like the ODBL license or ODC BY, that is available. So we are publishing as a multiple license system. And OpenStreetMap license is a ODBL, Open Database License. So we have the compatible of the OpenStreetMap license too. And so we have to, usually we have to confirm about the OpenStreetMap situation using by, I tried using by the OSM API. So the latest statistics information last month, in Japan area, we have about 36.2 million building polygon data in Japan. So this is the latest situation. But we estimated there are approximately 38 million buildings in Japan. This is our, we estimated our goal. So this number provided from the Zenlin company, that is a very major mapping company, private mapping company in Japan. And their building polygon data number is 38 million. And a very simple calculation. So recently we covered 69% building data in Japan area on the OpenStreetMap platform. So this is a situation of around the Tokyo, center of Tokyo area. So orange color means high density, building density area. So, and sometimes very good, but sometimes we can find empty area like this. So this area, real world, there are many buildings, but so OpenStreetMap platform doesn't have this area. So we have to add and we have to extend using by the manual, volunteer, or other data merging or something, but not still we didn't complete. And so that situation I call it is warm eaten states now. So we have to fix this situation. And now, so we are doing the importing process using by our Project PLATEAU data into the OSM. And so we published some document and information on the OSM wiki. So you can confirm our approach and the tagging rules. So we are converting not only the geometry, so we converted things from the attribution data to the OSM tags. And how to convert? So this conference is open source geospatial tools community. So now Japanese OpenStreetMap community, we are converting from citygml data to OSM structure. And that name is citygml-osm. You can access to the GitHub. I can share the URL after. So and developed by Mr. Hayashi. Hayashi is an engineer of Japan OSM community, and this is a GitHub repository. And if you want to access, so you can get the latest version, our citygml OSM converter. And the latest version, we are targeting only LOD1, so not support for the more higher level, only LOD1 dataset. And converting process is sometimes difficult, not only just one click, but also we have to confirm that recension, and so we have to merge the OSM dataset. So first, you have to get the OSM citygml dataset from the Geospatial Information Center. And so this figure made by my student. So and if you get the citygml data, so we can convert using by our converter tool. And so developed by Hayashi-san. And also, this process is important. So we have to compare the latest OSM building data, and we want to merge raw data, plateau data, and that comparison process already our converter have that as a function. And then, so we get so new building or empty area, so we have to import using by OSM, and after that we have to validate. And then, so finally we can upload our data into the OSM. So that process is very, very difficult, but very, very important too. So because we want to make more better OSM data. So, and so yeah, now already I said we are importing from the citygml dataset to the OSM, and also that import process. Our project data covered only in Japan area, but I said citygml is an open standard format, and now other countries side, they are making similar citygml digital twin data set, and our knowledge can support, or we can collaborate, or we can gather our ideas. And now we are publishing our importing process and manuals in English too. And so many knowledge and idea and tools, so we can share on the net and those community. And this is our result. Already we started this project since 2022. We have about 3 or 4 years history. And the first target is the testing area in Tokyo. And this is a Higashi Murayama 3, and before the importing process, empty building data on the OSM. But after our work, so like this, so we covered those data set in the Higashi Murayama 3. And you can confirm the 3-dimensional height or other attribution data. And so now we are keeping this converting project on OSM wiki page, and we share the idea and the process for the Japanese community, and so we are gathering some volunteers, contributors, many in Japan members, and we are making the target list. So this is Project PLATEAU, or project published this series data or something. So, and this is an example, the Tadaoka town in Osaka Prefecture, like this, very small area for the testing, and like this. And Okaya City in Nagano Prefecture, Ukiha City in Fukushima, so Chino City in Nagano, Tamana City, Kumamoto Prefecture, Ikeda City, Osaka Prefecture. And so we get many knowledge, and recently we published Osaka City data, very big data, yeah, like this, central Osaka. And Saku City, Nagano, Nagoya is a bigger city too, Aichi Prefecture, like this. And Niiza City in Saitama, Takeha City in Hiroshima. Hiroshima, next year, FOSS4G conference will come. And Fukuyama City in Hiroshima. And Fukuoka City in Fukuoka Prefecture, very big city too. And Bizen City, Okayama. Sanuki City in Kagawa Prefecture, like this. Matsura City, Nagasaki. Hisami Town, Nagasaki. Usuki City, Oita. And Ise City, Mie Prefecture. This is latest our activities. And now we are extending. Thank you for the great contribution from our project PLATEAU to OSM combating project. And conclusion and issues, our issues. So this POI data, point data, is already we converted the series point. So maybe you can find only the west side. So the north east side is still empty. So we have to extend to the north area. Oh yes, okay. And so yeah, this is our latest situation. So yes, still we covered only the 2/3 of Japan area. So and our target recently we have this situation 26 million data, but we want to keep touch the 38 million data set. So that this situation direction is still we have to work for 3 years, but we want to make more quickly and fast method and just 1 year. So and so we estimated we should change more of at least the 5 times scale up. That is important, and that idea is we should contribute. We should extend more number of contributors. Recently, we are collaborating with 8 contributors, and we have to make the more bigger contributors community, like the 40 contributor. But now we are touching our student mainly, and maybe we can keep we can touch the 20 contributors, and so double performance we can add. And anyway, so now we are making and we are trying, and so OpenStreetMap Japan community developed the converter tool and our idea, and our method is open, standard, optimized. So if you have interest, so please contact and please gather. So we will complete PLATEAU importing project until end of 2026 next year, end of next year. Thank you so much.
Do we have any questions?
Okay, thank you for a very nice presentation. One quick question is, if you have a new building, yeah, how to reflect to OpenStreetMap data?
Thank you. Very great, important question. So about I think the 2 points. So one is Project PLATEAU's data's the interval. So major city we are making the 1 year interval updating series from the Japanese government side, and also that OpenStreetMap platform. That is every day, every time. So we are updating, and our converter, so we can compare that latest PLATEAU's project data and the latest OSM the building data. So before the importing process, we have to compare. We have to check the better shapes or better attribution. So if already there very good building data on OpenStreetMap, so but there is no attribution, only the building equal yes. So we can merge from the PLATEAU's attribution data. but that the footprint is the origin from the OpenStreetMap side. And another story. So if there are the very good structure of the official Project PLATEAU data, and but OSM data is old or the not so good structure, so we can how to say it, overwrite and so delete the OSM's origin data. But so sometimes that confliction happened. So we recommend. So if you want to delete the old OSM building data, so we can access and we can send a message to the the contributor's name, account name. So we are doing and we delete this data anyway. So now we gathering with the OSM community. So we want to keep the OSM's origin data. That is very important. And many times we have to compare the PLATEAU's official data. So that is a very sensitive situation. But we should explain about why we delete your old data or something. So that communication is very important. Yeah.
Do we have any other questions?
Thank you, Teichi. Great presentation. What do you suggest for other countries or other areas for a cost-effective way of capturing data in 3D format so they can use their PLATEAU system to view or edit or build their own 3D data assets?
Thank you for question. Very, very good question. So your question means about making 3D models process, but that is a high cost. But maybe yeah, okay. So yes, you know, the making cost is very, very expensive now. So and our Project PLATEAU version 1 dataset made by very how to say it, the legendary method made by the two-dimensional map data, and we added three-dimensional attribution data by manually. That is a very, very high cost. And now that next generation of Project PLATEAU data, we should make more low-cost approach using by 3D point cloud data and automatically making the 3D model data. Now, recently we are implementing now. So, but you know, you said making 3D model data's cost is very, very expensive now in Japan. So, but the Project PLATEAU is started since 2020, very new project. And recently, we had a big budget from Japanese government side. But we want to make more sustainable project. We should change the method, more the higher cost performance method. Usually, the basic idea is the automatic modeling method is important. And maybe, I cannot promise recently, but maybe we will make and we will publish open source tool for the making three-dimensional model method. Like so many similar project exist. Like in Netherlands has a 3D BAG project. That is very similar from the 3D point cloud data to 3D model data. So maybe we will make and we can gather the more similar idea and we will publish. Yeah. Thank you.
Great, thank you. I think we can wrap it up there. Another round of applause for Tachi.
Thank you.